Been sitting in the silence thinking about the change. Family dinner table feeling mighty strange. Uncle spitting venom about the way things turned. Bridge between us cracking, watch it slowly burn. Politics dividing what was once so tight. Now we're choosing sides instead of doing right. Mama keeps on praying while the tension grows. Daddy won't say nothing but his anger shows. These back roads talking, telling all our shame. These back roads talking, nothing feels the same. Started seeing neighbors with a different eye. Wonder what they're thinking when they drive on by. Church bells ringing Sunday, but the pews half empty. Folk got their opinions and they ain't so friendly. Used to wave and holler when we pass each other. Now we're looking sideways at our sister, brother. Small towns getting smaller when the hate takes hold. Young folks keep on leaving cause the love's grown cold. These back roads talking, telling all our shame. These back roads talking, nothing feels the same. I remember when we gathered around for harvest time, when your neighbor was your family and that felt fine. Now I'm walking through these memories like a stranger, wondering how we let our home become this danger. Maybe healing starts with listening to each heart. Maybe love can be the place where we restart. Writing in this journal about the pain I feel, trying to make sense of what is truly real. Grandpa's stories about the old days keep me grounded, when community meant something more than sounded. I won't let the anger make me lose my way. Gotta find the words that heal instead of afraid. These back roads raised me, taught me right from wrong. Time to use my voice to sing a different song. These back roads talking, telling all our shame. These back roads talking, nothing feels the same. Dusty roads and broken fences, childhood memories intense. Mama's porch light still glowing, daddy's truck still owing. 17 with wild ambitions, burning bridges, making missions. Small town felt like prison bars, counting down the city cars. Left behind the Friday nights, chasing down those distant lights. Now I'm standing where I dream. Nothing's quite the way it seemed. Why'd I leave that back road home? Why'd I trade my heart for chrome? Success tastes bitter when you're eating alone. Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave that back road home? Calls and concrete towers, counting minutes, losing hours. Used to know my neighbors' names, now it's corporate power games. Money flows but spirits hollow, paths I thought I had to follow. Led me far from where I started, left me feeling broken hearted. Traded fields for city blocks, swapped my boots for business socks. Climbing ladders to the sky, but I never questioned why. Why'd I leave that back road home? Chrome. Success tastes bitter when you're eating alone. Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave that back road home? Called mama crying last Tuesday, said the city's got me crazy. left behind. In this simple life you'll find 16 years since I departed, left my family broken hearted, chasing phantoms in the distance. Now I'm questioning existence. Every billboard, every promise led me further from what's honest. Suburban sprawl and urban brawl, but I miss that old town drawl where conversations last for hours. Not these artificial powers where a handshake means forever, not some temporary endeavor. I was running for my destiny and grass was always greener. Now I see the truth much cleaner. Simple life makes spirit leaner. All these years I've been pretending, but my heart keeps on defending that old place I used to call home, where I never felt alone. Why'd I leave that back road home? Why'd I trade my heart for chrome? Set a speeder when you're eating alone. Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave that back road home? Maybe it's not too late to find the peace I left so far behind. That back road home still calls my name, and I won't leave it again. You remember when we used to ride them dirt paths? Gravel under tires, didn't worry about the math. Small town living, everybody knew your name. Now you got different clothes, but you're still the same. At least that's what I'm hoping when I see you now. Wonder if you still think about that old vow. Take me back to them back roads, where we learn what love knows. Dust kicked up, windows down. Simple life in a simple town. Take me back to them back roads. That's the place my heart goes when the world gets too loud. I remember what we found. City lights been calling, but they ain't you. Money in my pocket still can't make it through. These fancy restaurants and people dressed up nice, but I trade it all for your sweet advice. Walking by the creek bed, talking till dawn. Those were the days before we both moved on. Take me back to them back roads, where we learn what love knows. Dust kicked up, windows down. Simple life in a simple town. Take me back to them back roads. That's the place my heart goes when the world gets too loud. I remember what we found. Tell me, do you ever drive past that old spot where we carved our names? Time forgot. She says ain't nothing if you ain't got a home. These streets got money, but I'm still alone. Take me back to them back roads, where we learn what love knows. Dust kicked up, windows down. Simple life in a simple town. Take me back to them back roads. That's the place my heart goes when the world gets too loud. I remember what we found. Back roads, calling me home. Back roads, never alone.
You think you know me, think you see clear. Been talking real loud, but I ain't here. Your mouth keep running like a broke down truck. All that yapping don't mean much. Time to settle up, time to pay the bill. All your hot air won't climb this hill. Put your boot in the dirt, show me what you got. All that big talk, it's like birdshot. Put your boot in the dirt, prove you ain't all smoke. Time to back it up, or admit you're broke. You've been frontin' like you run this place, but when push comes, you hide your face. All that swagger, all that pride, where's it go when truth arrives? Time to settle up, time to pay the bill. All your hot air won't climb this hill. Put your boot in the dirt, show me what you got. All that big talk, it's like birdshot. Put your boot in the dirt, prove you ain't all smoke. Time to back it up, or admit you're broke. I've been watching, I've been waiting. All your bluffing, all your faking. Now's the moment, now's your shot. Show your colors, what you got. Put your boot in the dirt, show me what you got. All that big talk hits like birdshot. Put your boot in the dirt, prove you ain't all smoke. Time to back it up, or admit you're broke. Boot in the dirt, that's where truth lives. Boot in the dirt, that's what real gives.
Been walking around this dusty ass town like you own the place. Got your boots up on the bar, whiskey burning down your face. But I seen you when the sun comes up, scraping by like the rest. So tell me what's your fucking name when you ain't trying to impress. Everybody's got a story they don't wanna tell. Everybody's got a hell they're trying not to sell. What's your name, what's your name when the lights go down and the crowd goes away? What's your name when you're staring at yourself in the mirror feeling shame? Oh yeah. What's your real damn name? I remember when we used to ride these back roads in your daddy's truck, talking about our big dreams, how we'd never get stuck. Now you acting like you don't mean when I see you at the store, but I know who you were before you started keeping scores. Everybody's got a story they don't wanna tell. Everybody's got a hell they're trying not to sell. What's your name when the lights go down and the crowd goes away? What's your name when you're staring at yourself in the mirror feeling shame? Oh yeah. What's your real damn name? You can paint your face with that fake ass smile. You can talk that shit for a little while, but I knew you when you couldn't pay the rent. I knew you when your heart was bent. So don't you dare pretend I see right through your wannabe. What's your name when what's your name when the lights go down and the crowd goes away? What's your name? What's your name when you're all alone with the choices that you made? Oh yeah. What's your name? What's your real damn name? Boy, you're talking big game, but your pockets stay shallow. Say you run these streets, but you can't even follow through. What you claiming, what you're saying, every word's just faking. Tell me who you calling out when your own hand's shaking. Who you calling tough? Who you calling when push comes to shove? All that mouth, but can't back it up. Who you calling bluff? Posted up on corners like you on the block, but when the real ones come around, you duck and walk. All that chatter don't matter when your backbone's plastic. Who you calling king when your crown's elastic? Who you calling tough? Who you calling when push comes to shove? All that mouth but can't back it up. Who you calling bluff? Check your attitude before you step to me. All that talking loud or walking quietly. Put your money where your mouth is bent. Who you calling out? Better think again. Every word you spit just bounces off the wall. Big talk, small walk, you ain't standing tall. What you claiming, what you naming, all that boasting's lame. And who you calling soft when you're just the same thing? Whoa. Who you calling tough? Who you calling when push comes to shove? All that mouth but can't back it up. Who you calling bluff? Who you calling? Better check yourself. Who you calling? Yeah. Dust on my boots, tires on the gravel, wind in my face, never did travel. Out past the old barn, dog still barking, mud on the hands, ain't much talking. Snapbacks, cracked knuckles, busted lips, still running. Part of the tales, but don't crack, just keep humming. Ain't all roses, nah, I can't fake a scene. Grit my teeth, let it show, let it out here still. Out here still. Fuck what they say, I ain't changing lanes fast. Cussing at the fence, slanging hay in the dang grass. Mama in the screen door yelling it's time, but I'm chasing the time, can't reel me in line. Red dirt all summer, sweating my shirt. Living this life, sometimes it hurt. Friend calling, vent out key or mono. Got the old pickup, let's ride by my nose. Out here still. Yo, roosting all night, fireflies don't quit. Pine so tall, can't measure this shit. Laughs too loud, voices so raw. Talk my own way, polite in my out here still.
all quiet now. Dirt on your boots, can't figure out how we got here to this empty space. Looking at you but can't see your face. Tell me what you really thinking about when the sun goes down and there's no way out. All these back road stories that we never tell, keeping secrets that we know too well. Remember when we used to drive around through all the fields outside of town? You talk about your daddy's land. Now you won't even shake my hand. Something changed, but I don't know what. All these doors that we keep shut. Tell me what you're really thinking about when the sun goes down and there's no way out. All these back road stories that we never tell, keeping secrets that we know too well. Used to be, we'd share everything. Now we're strangers in the same old rain. County fair and summer rain, nothing feels quite the same. Tell me what you really thinking about when the sun goes down and there's no way out. All these back road stories that we never tell, keeping secrets that we know too well. I remember the night, rain hitting the tin roof loud, lightning flashing up my sin, mama praying I'd turn around. The old man's truck broke down, me cussing at the mud on my jeans. Growing up throwing hands in the yard, life scuffed, never clean. Kicked out of class for the words I let fly, tongue quick as the river runs wild. Drank my first beer at the county line, looking for trouble, grinning like a child. Everything backwards, breaking rules, blame it on roots and the way I was taught. Try to scrub the past with borrowed soap, stain sticking where the love forgot. Every scar got a punchline, and every bruise got a rhyme to spit. There ain't no shame in this weathered hide on the filth I'm stuck in. All my life in muddy boots, I stomped through hell with nothing to lose, cussing at the dawn and the whiskey too, raising hell in the red dirt true. Memories of shotgun, cocked and crude, every shot echoes what I've been through. Ain't running from the pain or the proof, all my life in muddy boots. Bleeding knuckles and busted lips, raised middle finger to fate. Lost more friends than change in my jar, none of us clean by grace. Still I spit verses and barnyard dust, heart heavier than a busted tailgate. Ain't looking for mercy, just a little damn peace before the whole sky caves. Every scar got a punchline, and every bruise got a rhyme to spit. You can't wash out the mess I made. Roots too deep into my skin. All my life in muddy boots. I stomped through hell with nothing to lose. Cussing at the dawn and the whiskey too. Raising hell in the red dirt truth. Memories of shotgun, cocked and crude. Every shot echoes what I've been through. Ain't running from the pain or the proof. All my life in muddy boots. Raised on spit and gravel. Written off since the first damn day. I talk to ghosts behind cornfield rows. They cackle and just say, ain't nobody perfect under sunburned skies. So quit praying for a clean escape. I just grin, spit again, and lace up tight. This dirt's my fate. All of my life in muddy boots. I stomped through hell with nothing to lose. Cussing at the dawn and the whiskey too. Raising hell in the red dirt truth. Memories of shotgun, cocked and crude. Every shot echoes what I've been through. Ain't running from the pain or the proof. All my life in muddy boots. Yeah, all my life in muddy boots. All my life in muddy boots.
Hey kid, it's me from way down the line. Got some things to say, hope you got the time. That dirt road you walking ain't gonna stay straight. But don't you worry none about your fate. Listen up, younger me. There's some stuff you need to see. Life ain't what you think it'll be, but you're stronger than you believe. Younger me, younger me. That girl who broke your heart in senior year, she ain't worth all them falling tears. And that job you lost when you turned 23 set you free to be who you're meant to be. Listen up, younger me. There's some stuff you need to see. Life ain't what you think it'll be, but you're stronger than you believe. Younger me. Yeah, now let me break it down real quick for your son. All them battles that you think can't be won, you're gonna win some, lose some. That's just how it goes. With every scar you get, well, that's how wisdom grows. Don't chase the money, chase the things that matter. Don't let success make your ego fatter. Keep your boots dirty and your conscience clean. Stay humble through the worst and best you've seen. That truck you want so bad, you'll get it later, but character's worth more than any trailer. Trust your gut when people try to fake it, and when opportunity knocks, don't hesitate to take it. Love hard, work harder, but don't forget to laugh, 'cause looking back's easier than looking ahead on this path. Listen up, younger me. There's some stuff you need to see. Life ain't what you think it'll be, but you're stronger than you believe. Younger me, younger me. So take this letter, fold it up real tight. Keep it close when you're losing the fight. From the man you'll be to the boy you are, you're gonna make it, you're gonna go far. Got my boots on, but I'm sitting at this desk, scrolling through the bullshit, man, this country's such a mess. Politicians lying through their teeth on every screen, while I'm out here working, they ain't living what they preach. Damn keyboard warriors typing from their couch, run their damn mouths, but they ain't been in the South, where we work our asses off just to pay the fucking rent, while they argue about some shit that don't make damn bit of sense. I'm pissed off, fed up, sick of all the lies. Rich folks in their towers looking down from way up high. I'm pissed off, fed up, calling out the game. Country boy with something to say and I ain't feeling shame. Fuck the fake, fuck the hate, I'm keeping it real. This is how a working man actually feels. They say the economy's great, but my paycheck's still the same. Gas prices through the roof, but they're playing political games. I see my neighbors struggling, can't afford their medicine, while Congress votes themselves a raise, man, that's some fucking sin. Social media's full of experts who ain't lived a day in the real world where we hustle just to make our way. So I'm spitting truth in verses, mixing country with the rap to something fuel the fucking gap. I'm pissed off, fed up, sick of all the lies. Rich folks in their towers looking down from way up high. I'm pissed off, fed up, calling at the game. Country boy with something to say and I ain't feeling shame. Fuck the fake, fuck the hate, I'm keeping it real. This is how a working man actually feels. They divide us with their politics, left and right, that's their tricks. But down here we're all the same, working hard, playing their game. Fuck that noise, I'm speaking up, had enough of their corrupt system that don't give a damn about the regular working man. So I'm mixing up my message with a banjo and a beat. Country rap rebellion coming from the fucking street. Not the street where dealers slang, but the dirt road where I live, where we give what we can give and we take what we can get. I'm authentic, I'm pissed off and I'm keeping it 100. While they're talking, I'm working, getting shit done, never blunder. This is my reality, this is my truth to tell. Don't like it, you can go straight to hell. I'm pissed off, fed up, sick of all the lies. Rich folks in their towers looking down from way up high. I'm pissed off, fed up, calling out the game. Country boy with something to say and I ain't feeling shame. Fuck the fake, fuck the hate, I'm keeping it real. This is how a working man actually feels. Keyboard warrior, but I'm keeping it true. Country rap rebellion, this is what we do. Pissed off, fed up, but I'm standing my ground. Real talk from a real place, get some high sound. Been a long time coming, now I'm standing face to face. Boot scuffs on this gravel, you're grinning with that look I hate. I remember every scar, every dare you throw my way. I'm tired of running, tired of watching you just skate. Every lie, every promise you would break. But tonight I'm done with running, I got more than pride at stake. Not backing down, not tonight, not again. Not backing down, let you win, never then. Not backing down, every word, every round you bring. Not backing down, I stand my ground, I let that freedom ring. Not backing down, not backing down. You spit those verses fast, but your truth comes slow. Ain't no mask that hides the dust from these boots and soul. I tried taking high roads, but you burned them all to cold. So here I am, saying what I should said long ago. Every flight, every night, I let you step in my place, but your talks run out of highway. Now it's time to see my face. Not backing down, not tonight, not again. Not backing down, let you win, never then. Not backing down, every word, every round you bring. Not backing down, I stand my ground, I let that freedom ring. Not backing down, not backing
backing down. Not backing down. You push, I push back harder. It's a showdown set in stone. May not be your hero, but I fight for what I own. Tell me you remember, tell me you hear every sound. Cause when morning comes around, I'll still be standing my ground. Not backing down, not tonight, not again. Not backing down, let you win, never then. Not backing down, every word, every round you bring. Not backing down, I stand my ground. I let that freedom ring. Not backing down. Not backing down. Not backing down. Yeah, I let that freedom ring. Not backing down. It's just me, the dirt, and everything. Not backing down.